Sagittarius, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to do my version of a Celtic cross. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node or Vertex, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 9th house. This could be for you. Thank you, however you support the channel is very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All information is in the description box. Just hit the more button below. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you've got a bit of an interesting month. You're going to have to deal with Mercury in your sign, retrograding out of your sign, back into your sign. So, you know, 1st house to 12th house, back to 1st house. It's going to be a bit chaotic, so hold back on the impulsiveness, maybe writing, meditation, reflection. Stillness is where you find your answers. Your pre-shuffle was dead sweet, actually. It's a beautiful song. It's Tracy Chapman and The Promise. The song itself is about, you know, she knows she's travelled so far and you'll always be in their heart. It gave me an indication of a few things. Perhaps somebody's, you know, almost giving you a love letter there. In another instance, it's like, will you wait for me? It kind of gave me that indication, and this isn't for everybody, but if somebody's worried about maybe, especially an elderly parent, it gave me a memory of when my grandfather passed several years ago now. And he hung on until my mother, her father, got there before drifting. So he waited until she arrived. So anybody that's going through that or fears of anybody that's in that sort of situation, it's like there's almost like a promise that, you know, they'll wait. But again, that's not for many of you. But yeah, so, you know, very sweet song. Those of you unfamiliar with it, do listen to it. It's a very very touching, very beautiful, lovely words. Okay, let's do one more. Sagittarius, what is going on? We have, again, Scorpio had this, surrender, sacrifice. The Hangman is Piscean energy. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I'm saying ooh, interesting because Saturn's gone into, is retrograding back into Pisces. And he goes direct again at some stage this month. I forget when, towards the end. So there's a big reflection here. Pisces rules your 4th house of the home, the mother, the past. Okay. Saturn's balancing the karmic ledger, I want to say. So don't be surprised if the world comes out crossing you. Root of the matter. Okay, interesting. Recent past. Okay, so pride's the issue in some form, but it could be linked to the 4th house of the home, the past, the mother, all those things. Ancestral. What you want. What's coming in. Nice. How you see yourself. You see yourself as Saturn. Okay, like I say, there's a balancing of karmic ledgers here. For you guys, individually it might be different, but I'm talking to Sagittarius, and Sagittarius, your Pisces house is the 4th house. So this is the roots. Like I say, it could be like just the past coming back. How others see you. Okay, advice. Ooh. And potential outcome. Can't make it up. Okay. Interesting. Right, bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords. He is impulsive. We've spoke about this earlier. So no impulsiveness. Relax. writing, meditation. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Interesting how we've got you guys, because this is you, Saturn. It's 9 of Wands is Moon in Sagittarius. The High Priestess meets the Temperance card, but it's like it's almost there. There's something wonderful is about to emerge here, because this is giving me a time frame. 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 2025, 2026, 9 year, 1 year, and it's like it's like you're almost there. There's a shift that's taking place here. Okay. Right, so we've got the Hangman. Crossing you is the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is 2 parts Virgo, 1 part Shadow Leo. What's Shadow Leo? Shadow Leo is pride, ego, all those things that kind of get in the way. I'm jumping ahead, recent past, 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is success, but it's also a card of pride and ego. So, and it's Jupiter in Leo, so the Wheel of Fortune hits the Strength card. So Jupiter expands wherever it hits. There's a big energy of pride here. I don't know why, in what sense, in what situation this is. This could be pride at home. You know, I always remember an Irish friend grew up Catholic, and it's what would the neighbours say? You know, we have to keep everything hush hush within the home. It could be anything like that. It feels something very, very rooted, 4th house like. But again, that pride keeps us stuck. It keeps us from, you know, really fully embracing who we are. Well, I can't say that. What would so and so think? I can't express what I truly feel, because the life plan that somebody had in front of me, or I had in front of myself, won't allow this thing. So something is really activating here. It feels imminent, because we've got what's coming in, and your advice is Mars and Mercury. Now, Mars and Mercury are going to conjunct. They've already conjunct when they was in Scorpio, and they're going to conjunct again in Sagittarius. And again, I can't remember the exact dates, because obviously we're going to be going back and forth with that Mercury energy. But it's like an energy that's building up under the surface here. So like I say, unresolved emotions rising to the surface, possibly. Root of the matter is the 2 of Swords, and I feel like that's that unresolved emotions. Normally, in the traditional sense, she's sat there, you know, cross-armed, covering her heart, blindfold on, emotions of the water behind her. Moon in Libra, High Priestess meets Justice. It's a win-win outcome is forecast, and a new romantic cycle begins, according to Moonology. Moonology's second deck, it was represented by Know You Are Loved. And again, that song, you know, Know You Are Loved, in a sense, you know, you're definitely in somebody's heart. What you want is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is the student. You know, you guys rule the 9th house of higher learning. Regardless of your age, regardless of your career, you are the eternal student, you know. And if you're not seeking knowledge and seeking truth in some format, there's a part of you that's going to go, what's going on? You know, we need to research this. We need to dive in deep with this. We need to get to the bottom of this. We need to challenge belief systems. You guys rule the belief systems. What's coming in is the Magician. The Magician is Mercury. So Mercury in your house, in your 1st house. Mercury is retrograde. We're in the shadow now. We haven't quite retrograde just yet, but it's coming up very, very shortly. There's going to be a shift, a big shift. Again, impulsiveness. When it goes back into the Hangman, it's not going back into the Hangman, but it rules the 12th house. When it goes back into the 12th house, it's an interesting one, is Mercury in the 12th house. It's like, you know, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You know, if you say something, you're in trouble. If you don't say something, you're judged on that as well. So it's like you can't really win in that instance. But you just, providing it's not impulsiveness, and maybe if you've got something desperate to say right now during this period, maybe just write it down. You know, send a letter, send an email, a message, a text. Once you see it on paper, it's going to like either relax the nervous system. I don't know. But there's a lot of, like I say, irritability here. How you see yourself is the world. The world is Saturn. Saturn is lead. It's the heaviest, densest metal. Not just the heaviest, but it's certainly dense. The whole process of lead to gold, we need to be transmutation. So for me, this is just representative of a karmic ledger going on here. We've got Mercury, we've got Saturn, we've got Neptune, big energies all around you. We've got the moon here, we've got Mars. So again, just a lot of chaotic energy. How others see you is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience, yes. It's Saturn in Taurus, so the world meets the Hierophant. So again, because you see yourself as the world, I think the universe is here saying that you're either completing some sort of 7-year cycle, because Saturn takes roughly like 28, 29 years to do its full return, but it has the squares every 7 years. And obviously with Pisces ruling your 4th house, that's a square from yourself and your roots. There's something really has shifted the last 7 years, and it's an accumulation of that, really. Your advice is the Tower. Okay, the Tower is coming. There's something that's going to come. There's a burst of energy here that's it's releasing. It's releasing from something. I don't know what. If we were to talk about angels and demons, it's a release from Lucifer. The reason why I say that is because it looks exactly like Lucifer in the occult tarot. There he is. Provides liberation and illumination, insights, jealousy and envy. So, jealousy and envy is one of the darkest shadows of the 7 deadly sins. Very, very low chakra system. Definitely solar plexus and the sacral and the roots, more so the solar plexus and the sacral. But if we look at the Tower here, which is crumbling down with the skulls, very similar to Lucifer in that deck, represented by Death. Death is Scorpio, Death is your 12th house. So, big shift happening there. Oh, interesting. Sorry guys, I just saw Beelzebub next to it. Makes manifest the apparition of demons, sets demons upon men to destroy them with vices. Okay, how interesting, because jumping ahead, your outcome is the moon, and the moon is represented by Beelzebub. So again here, I feel like you're getting clear from whatever's kept you stuck. And it's an energy of, like I say, it's 4th house, ancestral, maternal, vices. If pride's an issue, it's here. If it's a throat chakra issue, it's here. If it's an illusion aspect, it's here with the Hangman. If it's communication based, it's here with the Mercury. If it's heaviness, it's here with lead, with Saturn. Whatever the block is, for some of you, it's seeking perfectionism in relationships. We've got the 8 of Cups with the 10 of Cups. So your outcome is Saturn in Pisces. And we've got Saturn in Pisces here with the Hangman in the world. So this is a clear aspect of Saturn balancing the karmic ledger. Okay? But the 10 of Cups is your happiness, and that's wedged in between this 8 of Cups and the moon. So there's something that's coming to light. The moon we had in the root of the matter of Scorpio's reading was about searching for truth, breakthroughs, the vision and the reason why certain things happen. I mentioned in that spread how it was connected to the herbal astrology, moon represented by sage. Although unfamiliar, this situation is a blessing. So there's an energy that's coming here to bring you the 10 of Cups ultimately. 10 of Cups is the happiest card in the deck. But it's also, again, bringing together 2 things. It's Mars in Pisces, the Tower hits the Hangman. So we've got it here. So if you want to achieve this, if you want to get this happiness of the 10 of Cups, you've got to let whatever this is happen. And again, balancing karmic ledgers. Don't let pride stop you from achieving the 10 of Cups. And I don't know what that is. If it's not pride, it could be fear. This is fear of failure. Fear of success for some of you. I know that sounds random, but it is a paradox. So let whatever's happening here, let Saturn in Pisces do its thing. The moon is going to give you insight, definitely, and the 10 of Cups is yours for the taking. But again, the 8 of Cups to the 10 of Cups can be seeking perfectionism. If we miss out the Nine of Cups, we don't have that sense of self first. So let's see where the Nine of Cups is. I want to see where there was something. Oh, the Hierophant. And we'll see where Death is as well. Hierophant is with the Lovers and the King of Wands. There you go. It's part of your shadow process here. So the World and the Seven of Pentacles, the missing piece is the Hierophant. And we've got the Lovers, which is, again, the promise, divine counterparts, whatever represents his decisions, fated decisions. And then here we got King of Wands, don't get caught up in genders, is your card. It's 2 parts Sagittarius, 1 part Shadow Scorpio. Shadow Scorpio is the 12th house, which is where everything is kind of retrograding back in with this Mercury energy. Interesting. Saturn in Sagittarius straight afterwards. Saturn and Mercury are ripping you apart. But it's a good thing, because you know that your result is the 10 of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is with the Ace of Swords and the Hermit. Okay? Isolation and solitude, meditation brings clarity. Okay? That's your promise. Definitely. Ace of Cups straight afterwards. How beautiful. Your final card is the Star card. Uranus, which is hopes, dreams and wishes, which is fantastic. Uranus has moved back in, especially with the moon in Taurus there. Uranus moves back into the 5th of November is the moon, 6 of Pentacles, moon in Taurus. The 7th of 5th of November, 7th of November is Uranus moves back into Taurus. So all this is happening in your 6th house of karmic debt. Also the house of your health, your daily habits, your routines. So really pay attention. You know, don't be simple. Simple is best. You know, you guys are temperance, moderation. Taking the middle road in some aspects here is going to do you absolute wonders. Okay, a very interesting month ahead indeed. All ready for birthday season. How interesting. Okay, guys, in your extended, I want to take the energy of this tower. It feels Uranus based, but I almost feel like there's a mixture here. Uranus, Saturn, as well as Mercury retrograde. So we'll take the energy of that tower, what we know, what we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. We have Pisces, we have Moon in Libra, we have Jupiter in Leo, we have Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Saturn in Taurus, Aries and Scorpio, Saturn in Pisces, Mars in Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Mars in Capricorn, Sun in Capricorn, Venus in Virgo, Moon in Sagittarius, Mercury in Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, Saturn in Sagittarius. We have Pentacles, Cups, Swords, Wands. Everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.